This is what you need to know before purchasing this camera, and something that I wish I knew before I purchased it. I would have still purchased it anyway, but I need to let you know what you're in store for. So watch this video. Already you can see that I upgraded the microphone. This is a Sony microphone. It's, obviously comes with one, and the one that it comes with is fine. But as a content creator, I create workout videos, I create education videos for my subscribers, and I needed something with more distance. So this is, right under here, as you can see, it's definitely a little longer. I suggest, depending on what you're doing with it, that is definitely a good upgrade to get. Also, if you're doing any kind of videos where you have lots of interference, noise, or if you're doing videos in a distance, I would suggest getting a microphone that can compensate for that. So this is the one that I use. I'm wearing it right now. It actually plugs into my camera, and it plugs into my camera and my phone. So there's two different sizes. So this goes right into the side. And then that's how, it's actually crystal clear. I've worked with so many microphones. This is the best one thus far for this particular camera and basically anything. So I'm on a vibration plate, so you can only imagine the interference I get and the drop-offs. This is like the best purchase ever. So just very easy. Just so you know, I'm technology challenged. So if you're in my boat, you are going to do great with this. Super great feature. I'm going to turn it on, and you can see it's on. You can flip the screen. This is everything. This is absolutely everything. This is good for when you're doing vlogging. So I have my little vlogging tripod, which has a remote on it too. Also a cool thing to get. But the importance of when you need to see yourself, because when you can't, it's just like, you don't know if you're in the shot, you don't know if you moved out of the way or something happened. Like, it's very important to be able to see. So that is a really cool feature. And so you can actually flip it and you can turn it this way. So if you need to ever use that angle, or, obviously you can flip it and just have it closed that way. So I think that is a really cool thing to have. So I'm gonna turn it back on. And then the recording is like just this red button right here. So you can record very easily. There's also different settings in here. The upload process to get it to your phone or to your computer so you can edit it is very easy, but that is kind of a thing. So you get the app. The app is super easy to use, but it's not instant. So there's nothing quick about uploading. I would say sometimes it could take half an hour to an hour to get a full video up. Photos are generally more quicker, of course, but just know that it's not like you can just do it and like be done real quick. That does take some time. I learned that the hard way. The other thing that I learned the hard way was the battery life. I suggest that the battery is down here. Get at least one backup battery. The battery life does not last that long. So if you're doing long videos or you're out and you have like one day to do all of your content, you may need at least like 2 or 3 of these batteries. So keep that in mind. You can recharge them, but you'll need it. You'll also need your little card. So that's actually in here as well. So your little Sims card. Of course, I have 0 nails, so I can't pull it out, but it's in there too. You're going to need to get that, your memory card. So I'm just going to close that. Like, needing definitely some nails for that. And then you have your, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. All of those features are really easy to use. And there are so many features that come with this. Those are just the ones that I use. I had so many issues of even like having cameras where I could even get fully in the shot. So this was really great for that. And it's definitely a step up from your phone. But those are the things I would say. The things you really need to know is that the battery life is super short. And then also the microphone, you have to get a good microphone. That's everything. When you're talking about videos, you want to have good, you want it to be clear. You want it to be sounding good. You want to have good lighting, all these things that go into it. This is good for that, and the price point is excellent. So I hope that answers some of your questions. If you have more questions, feel free to contact me.